Welcome to the Prime Debate. Obesity hurts. A change in lifestyle has certainly taken a toll on your health, but beware, children are not far behind too. They are now bearing the brunt of too much junk food consumption. Burger, pizzas, noodles, ice cream. Well, if this is what figures in your child's daily diet, then definitely there is a reason to worry. The problem of obesity in children is getting worse. Childhood obesity is taking epidemic proportions as children are taking more unhealthy diet with little exercise. Affluence is one of the reasons for this, but parents too cannot escape the blame.
As India's economy grows, so does affluence and the temptation to eat more and do less. But affluence is now taking a toll of children's health. With affluence, there is a tendency to enhance consumption of costly fatty items and oil. This led to positive calorific balance with children eating more calories than spending. A recent study indicated that every 15th school-going child in the high or high middle income group is obese. The study cautions that all children would grow into adults and were likely to contribute to the ever-increasing burden of non-communicable diseases. Leading health professionals blame consumption of junk food as well as sedentary lifestyle among children as a main cause of concern. Despite all that, there is some optimism that this obesity epidemic can be curbed. Experts advise that if adults themselves don't give up on fast food and quick fix meals, there is only a slim chance that children may follow a healthy nutritive diet pattern. Motivating children to go out and play or exercise will have no impact if parents themselves are couch potatoes.
To discuss childhood obesity, we are joined in our studios by Dr. Mahesh Hiranandani, child specialist, Dr. Ruby Ahuja, child psychologist, and Sonia Gandhi, a dietitian with Fortis Mohali. Dr. Mahesh, I would like to ask you that almost 3 decades ago, there were very few children which were obese. And what is causing obesity now?
Jasleen, thanks for inviting me to this important debate on a public health issue.
You're welcome.
And it has assumed epidemic proportions, there's no doubt. I'll give you an example. 1990 data from Delhi had obesity incidence of 7.5%. 2008 data from Delhi has an incidence of 29%.
Okay.
Though this data looks a little skewed because it has been taken up from the school from the affluent population.
Okay.
But a place like Chennai also reporting an incidence of 22%. That means today every 5th child is obese.
Obese.
It is an epidemic and it can have disastrous consequences later in life, we all are aware of.
Right. Sonia, would you like to add to what Dr. Mahesh has said?
Dr. Mahesh rightly said the obesity is now becoming epidemic day by day, and beside this, the child itself is not responsible for the same, because if we see before 10 years of age,
right,
the parents or the family has more influence as compared to the peer group.
That's right.
After 10, if the kids into all such kind of habit, we can say the peer group or the advertisement media is playing more role. But before 10 years of age, the family or the family habits or the kids are more influenced by the parents. The parents can't be ignored. Parents can't be out of all these problems what the kids are suffering nowadays related to obesity.
So, Dr. Ruby, who's to be blamed? Like parents, family environment, or the peer pressure?
First comes the family and then comes the peer. So I believe family is more to be blamed rather than the peer. Parents, they unintentionally they transfer their anxieties to the children. So in that process, it's a circle, you know. From very beginning, the child is so pampered. He's run after, the mother runs after him. कि कुछ खाता ही नहीं है, खाता ही नहीं. And that process continues for a longer period of time, and it keeps on. And then examination anxiety, stress. So many things are also contributing to the obesity.
जैसे आपने कहा कि पेरेंट्स कहते हैं कि बच्चा खाता ही नहीं है तो उसको खिलाते जाओ क्या उसके साथ साथ वो उसके यू नो जो फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज होती हैं उस पे भी ध्यान देते हैं या सिर्फ खिलाने पर ही?
They are more concentrating on the eating habits rather than physical activities के लिए या तो उनके पास they are so exhausted उसको feeding में ही and then they can't take him to the park and the mother is so exhausted कि खा ही नहीं रहा है.
Right.
So,
and beside this, the working parents, the small nuclear family, this kind of structure is also responsible if the kids are more into the convenient food as compared to the regular family pattern what we used to have earlier.
So what do you mean by convenient food?
The convenient which are readily available, easily available. Nowadays both of parents are working nowadays and the kids, they are staying in the nuclear family.
Right.
Parents are not able to spare that much time with the kids. At the same time, the kids at whole day they are lonely. When the parents come back home, they try to pamper the kids by going out, by socializing, going to Pizza Hut or any eating joint wherever the kids feel like to have. That is one way of pampering,
Right.
because they are not able to spend that much time what is required to be spent with the kid. And the second thing, they don't have that much time for all the cooking. The parents are so busy, the jobs are very demanding, the life is stressful, and the prior planning what they will have the next day, that is not being done by the parents.
Right.
And so what happens, whatever is available in the morning hour or the late evening hour, the kids will have that only. The kids are not able to have the balanced intake of the food items or the nutrients what is required because of the modern lifestyle what we all following nowadays, because of the, you can say because of the normal means only.
Right.
Just to add on,
Sure.
like we find that you know the obesity incidence, the worst time for children to get obese is 10 to 12 years. Before that, most parents would complain that children are growing at a very uniform slow rate.
Right.
Like, to give you an example, child is 3 kg at birth, grows 3 times in the first year, becomes 9 to 10 kg, and then each year the child gains about 1 to 1.5 kg weight. Most average children would do that.
Okay.
And this will continue, trend will continue till the age of 9-10. When there will occur sudden hormonal spurts and growth spurts, there will be extra intake of food, excessive fat deposition. So
Right.
this is the most vulnerable age where they will put on weight.
Okay.
And this is the time where they're exposed to the advertisements, to the outings, and to the pocket money,
Yes.
to the TV, exposure to TV, internet surfing, video games. So everything bad comes at that time to result in this epidemic of obesity.
Doctor, tell me, suppose A is the point when the child is healthy and B is the point when he or she is gone obese, right? So in between that, A to B, in between that, what are the signs which, you know, the parents should pick up so that they can understand that their child is you know, turning to be an obese child, and they should, you know, take those precautionary measures?
See, first thing is we have to get out of this national obsession of feeding and overfeeding our children. This
Right.
is a uniform obsession from north to south. Every mother wishes to feed the child, and the yardstick is a plumpish, chubby looking child. I mean, when would we understand that, you know, a chubby look is not good now, it's not good later also.
Yeah.
And a child who's obese is going to become an obese adult.
Absolutely.
So first thing is that the parents have to realize that the food which is unhealthy for them is unhealthy for their child too. Mother says, butter बहुत अच्छी तरह खाता है, चम्मच का चम्मच बटर खा लेता है, बड़ा खुश होके they come and inform you that, but not realizing that cholesterol contents of mother's breast milk gets deposited into coronary arteries of a newborn baby
Baby, right.
right from birth.
Okay.
So that means fat is bad at all ages.
And plus kids are also not burning that much fat.
That comes-
Physical activity is very
Yeah,
less.
initially there may be good physical activity, like you know when they are going into a nursery school or preschool and all that, that is fine. But as they grow old and there is pressure to study, like in fact the study I was quoting a number of studies,
Right.
10 to 12 year the most vulnerable age group, 10th standard and 12th standard the most vulnerable time to have or adopt sedentary lifestyle,
Right.
because of the pressure of performing well in the exam. किताबें पढ़ते रहिए और आलू भुजिया खाते
खाते
रहिए
रहो.
and keep on gaining weight.
Right.
That's the time you know they gain weight.
Also, Dr. Ruby, it's you know kind of I've experienced in my circle that whenever the mothers are busy or they just want to have their own time, they just you know open their purse, you know bring out some money, give it to their kids, go and get yourself a pizza, go and get yourself a burger, treat your
So it's
friends.
the parents
like
who are
you're not
encouraging, you know,
pampering a lot,
yeah.
and you're not actually your tolerance level has also
Gone very
you know,
low,
gone
very
down,
low.
and you're not patient with your kids.
Right.
So this is
So
also
as Dr. Mahesh said, it's like 10 to 12 years and then 10th standard and 12th standard. The peer pressure again contributes a lot. You know, if they're organizing a birthday party, it has to be either Pizza Hut or a McDonald's.
Absolutely,
So
yeah.
they cannot, the mothers don't have time to organize a birthday party home, you know, and make some healthy food home and give the children. And then schools also encourage, there's a junk food day in a school celebrated, and the children getting junk food from home. So that's all encouraging factors, you know, to children. And when one child gets it, so other children, they are tempted, you know.
see how they can be easily made to you know switch over to a healthy diet. Can it be done? Though it looks impossible.
Right from the beginning, the parents, the school, the curriculum, each and every person who interacts with the kid right from the beginning has a major role. The
Right.
teachers,
The teachers
the
as well,
principal, the school curriculum, the school canteen. At the
yeah,
same,
that,
at the
that
same
is the cause of
time,
worry actually. You know,
at
you
the
get
same time,
pizzas,
the
you get
parents.
burgers, yeah, you get noodles.
Yeah.
because the kids, they do understand after 10 years of age, but right from the beginning you have to develop the good eating habits.
Right.
Because eating habits are not going to change after 10 years of age. Many parents say like this, 10 saal tak jo marzi kha le, later on we will develop the good eating habits as he grows up or as she grows up. But at that time it becomes very difficult to change the eating habits. By first year of age, many tastes, if you will, आप जितने टेस्ट बच्चे को दोगे, बच्चा उतना later on कड़वा, मीठा, फीका सब कुछ खाएगा.
Right.
But first few years of life, you are only giving the things which the kids like, the sweet or the
Because you yourself want a easy
easy
life.
easy life. That is the main concern. We don't want to cook.
Yeah.
And cooking is not the only concern. With nowadays with smart cooking, we can select all the food items which are required for the kid, but we know what is the kid requirement.
And also
what
I
in
think
terms
it's
of
a-
food items he requires or
Right.
she requires. We are not aware how much calories he requires, how many how much gram of cereal or the dal, milk products, fruits, vegetables should be the part of kids diet. Either
balanced
we are
thing,
giving
right.
extra milk products or we are giving extra cereal to the kids, and we are skipping all other important food items which should be part of the kids diet.
And also
the-
I think that the nuclear families are to be
and
linked,
research
right?
told like
Nuclear
Dr.
family is
Mahesh,
one more issue.
Mahesh, before we went to the break, we were discussing about the nuclear families, you know, which are kind of to be blamed for this. And you had another point which
Yeah,
you were
interesting fact about the nuclear family is that in a nuclear family there is no dearth of money.
making. Right.
One child, two parent, two child, two parent, they have enough money to spend on their fast food and all these junk parties. So definitely, and of course when it will be a joint family, there is an influence of grandparents who have lived in better times, at least nutritionally. They know what the right food was, they know how to burn the right food, and they knew the importance of fruits and vegetables.
Right.
So it does matter.
Dr. Ruby, what is the outcome of the obesity? For example, hypertension could be one.
see one medically we have doctors sitting here, so they will tell you what are the outcomes, but yes, psychologically it has a big the child has a very low self-esteem, an obese child, because there is a lot of bullying around him, you know.